Welcome to the Make It Make Sense series from Northwest Access Fund, where we try to make sense of complicated benefits questions. Today, we are talking about SSI eligibility for people age 18 and older, and we're talking about disability eligibility. This is part 2 of 2. In part 1, we discussed financial eligibility. This is Norman. Norman is an adult and he is not able to work because of his disability, and he's wondering if he should apply for Supplemental Security Income, or SSI. SSI is a monthly cash payment for people with disabilities who meet certain criteria. Well, let's see if you're eligible, Norman. To be eligible for SSI, you'll need to meet a few criteria. You need to have low income or no income, fewer than $2,000 of countable resources, and you need to meet Social Security's definition of disability. In part 1, we looked at financial eligibility. Now, let's look at disability eligibility. The Social Security Administration defines disability for adults as the inability to engage in substantial gainful activity, or SGA, because of medically determinable physical or mental impairment that has lasted or is expected to last for a continuous period of at least 12 months or is expected to result in death. Wait, what? Let's break it down, Norman. It's confusing. First, substantial gainful activity in 2026 means having countable earned income of $1,690 a month, or $2,830 a month if you're blind. If you're earning more than that, you don't meet Social Security's definition of disability. Next, you have to have a medically determinable physical or mental impairment that is expected to last more than a year or result in death. This means that you have to have a qualifying condition that has been diagnosed by a doctor. You're going to need medical records, Norman. So many medical records. We'll talk about it. So how do you know if your condition qualifies? Well, Social Security keeps a big list of all the qualifying impairments and their eligibility criteria online. This is called the listing of impairments. You can search the listing to find your diagnosis and see if you meet the eligibility criteria. If you have more than one diagnosis, look for all of them. Norman has epilepsy and autism, so we'll take a look at those two listings. This is pretty important, Norman. The listing of impairments tells you exactly how the Social Security Administration defines the condition and what signs and symptoms they expect to see. If you decide to apply, knowing this information will help you put together a successful application. You'll need to show that your condition matches the description in the listing of impairments. That was a lot of information, Norman. The important thing to remember is that you have to have a condition that was diagnosed by a doctor. And you have to be unable to work at the substantial gainful activity level because of your condition. If you plan to apply for benefits, it's a good idea to review the description of your condition and the listing of impairments, and to start requesting medical records from your medical providers. Thanks for watching the Make It Make Sense series, Am I Eligible for SSI?